God, Amy Stewart. By the end of the decade, disco music had to a great extent reached its technical limits, and growing anti-disco sentiment eventually affected the U.S. music community. A new generation of musicians and fans tending to idealize authenticity and purity. Yeah, you mean like the Allman Brothers, I guess, right? Whatever. Rejected disco as artificial. Hello, mindless and consumers. Well, it wasn't, actually. You cannot believe the descent we've gone to after this fantastic disco trend, which came and went so fucking fast that I remember in 1977 I was getting ready for like some kind of performance in my school, and I was getting my satin suit, and I was just imagining a nice little dance to jive talking or shadow dancing, I can't remember what, and then suddenly my eldest sibling says, "No, disco sucks." What we're living in now is not a generation, it's an epoch, like an ice age. Because it's longer than a generation, it's more comprehensive, but I would call it the screaming cookie dough generation, because everyone is like, you know how this is the first generation, or I shouldn't call it generation, age. These people who lived in the 70s would never even think of eating raw cookie dough. Somewhere along the line in the 90s, again, like the fucking dark ages 90s, they said there's even a flavor of ice cream called raw cookie dough. And see, cookie dough kind of tells you what people look like now, what they sound like, how they talk. It's like raw cookie dough. And their psychology is like unbaked, something half-baked, kind of like anal retentive as well. So that's why I'm calling it the age or epoch of the screaming cookie dough, because it's very unappealing as it is, but when you add the scream factor, how noisy all your commercials are, we're banging up against the ceiling of the ages. We're banging up on the ceiling, and we're starting to piss off and wake up Kronos again, where he's about to eat his children, or at least he makes the threat. And his wife tells the children, "You better watch out, your dad's really mad." And what happens is the children, the demigods, go ahead and kill the father because they're afraid that it's kill or be killed. And then she gets really mad at the children because it's like, "I never said you kill your daddy, you assholes. You don't know what you did." So then she ends up making all these demons worldwide, about 11 big demons to destroy her own children. We're living in this each and every day in every way, and so I'm not calling this the G word, the generation something. This is just screaming cookie dough of an age. And it's highly unfortunate. I recommend to take a look at this woman. This is an awesome video. Holy mackerel. And then just take a look at how depressing it was just a few years later. But about this disco, the unfortunate thing that happened to disco, thank God Donna Summer, it didn't seem to depress her too much. But then again, what do I know? What do I know? Now I'm fucking depressed. And you know what depression means. It's a form of rage.